All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you some tricks that you can use with data sheets. So let's go ahead and take a look at our data set first. What we have here is our plants, we have our plant height, and I want to know what the value of my data minus the mean. Okay, I want to know, so in other words, I want to do 112 minus the mean. I want to do 102 minus the mean, 106 minus the mean. I want to know what the difference is regarding the mean, okay? And you're going to see a little bit later how this plays into variance and standard deviation. Okay, so I already have the mean. That was pretty simple to do. You should know how to do that at this point. But I want to know the difference. So how would I do that? Well, okay, I'm going to click here. I'm going to start with my equal sign. And I know I want to get my plant height, and I want to subtract the mean. And I'm going to push enter, and I know that the difference is 9.18. That's what I'm trying to figure out here. I want to know what the difference is. Now, how can I copy that for everything else? Well, based on some previous tutorials that I've given you, you might think, let me copy this, bring it down. Oh no, what happened? Well, okay. So this first one, the equation is correct. It's B2, so that's 112, minus B20, which is the mean. So that's correct. What's going on over here? Oh, look, this one's doing B3 minus B21. This one's doing B4 minus B22. So it seems to be going down. The number, it seems like the mean is going down. So there's a couple ways you can do that. You could literally just copy this number and paste it several times, and that should resolve it for you. Let's try it for number 2. So number 2 should be 102 minus the mean. I'm going to copy that and paste it here. Oh, look, it works. I could do that, but I really shouldn't have to. But that is an option if you want to consider that. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this. I don't need this anymore. So how can I copy the equation so that it will always take away only this mean? I'm going to show you how to do that. So I'm going to click here at the 102, and I'm going to come up here to these letters and numbers. If you use the $sign after the letter and before the letter and before the number, that's called relative. That's going to be called relative referencing. Okay, so let's take a look at. Let me click on this. Let's take a look at it. So it's B3 minus $B $20. Remember, so B20 is what we wanted to actually be subtracting from, so we can get the difference. So I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to paste it. There we go. So let's go ahead and look at number 3. So it's B4, right, which is 106. B4 minus B20. B5 minus B20. B6 minus B20. B7 minus B20. So what you do in this scenario is you tell Google Sheets, you do not change this. The $signs means you do not change this. So it has to be $sign letter, $sign number, and that's called relative referencing. Okay? So give that a shot on part 5, and let's see if you can figure that out. Trust me, that little trick right there can help you with a lot of data sets.